Footsteps creak the floors behind those closed doors. Eyes watching from the dark, where fear leaves its mark. Under the stairs they lie, no place to run or hide.
Yeah.
That was dope.
That's what I'm talking
That
about.
was dope. What's good, people? How's it going? How are you all doing? Welcome to another exciting episode of Horror with Sir Sturdy. And we are here to have a great freaking time. You got Ken here. You got James here. Of course, you got your host, Sir Sturdy. 80s horror, man. What's good? How's it going? I hope everything is going well. The people under the stairs, yes. It is a classic from the 90s, man. And
Yep.
it's a great freaking watch, like, which we'll dive into. But before we dive into the movie, how are you guys doing? What the fuck is going on? And what's the latest horror movie you've seen not related to a podcast?
What do you mean not related to a podcast?
Like that you weren't reviewing, you just watched it.
Okay. Hold on.
So you didn't watch it because you had to review it. You just watched it. And it's if you brought it up on a podcast, that's different. You just brought it up in conversation. That's different than watching it for that reason.
I have to think about that one. I don't. Not for the podcast. Like it's. Does horror comedy count? The Burbs.
Yeah.
And Tremors. I watched The Burbs and Tremors back to back.
There you go. Shit, just yesterday. I mean, I watched most of it, but oh fuck, 2 days ago, The Grudge.
Oh, nice.
Tuesday night, and actually, go ahead, James. I'll say
You didn't watch the the Japanese version though.
No, I
Ooh.
wanted to, but I have my reasons. So Tuesday night, internet was out with a capital O-U-T.
Oh yeah, that's right. Files is down. Yeah.
Was that? No, it was Monday, not Monday. That was Tuesday. No. It was either, I don't remember what day it was, but whatever day it was, it sucked.
Monday.
No. Actually, it was Tuesday because I went to the office and I was like, I'm glad I did go to the office this Tuesday because I usually work from home. It was Tuesday, not important. So we're like, fuck, gotta watch some movies. Wanted to watch some movies because you literally, like, we turned the TV on. You can't do shit without the internet. If you don't have an antenna and there's only like X amount of channels, there's nothing on I want to watch anyway. And this is why physical media is so important, people. This is why you need to keep buying the Blu-rays, keep buying the DVDs, because it's important. Because there's gonna be times your internet's gonna go out, and not because you didn't pay your bill, it's because they're fucked up, or it happens. It just gets knocked out. Then you can just break these out, which we did. We watched The Grudge. We just watched the first Grudge movie on Tuesday, like I said. And it was a fun watch. I do want to watch the Japanese version. The Japanese, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
I want to
Yeah.
watch Japanese versions of these. I've never seen that, so that is going to be happening at some point. But yeah, get your physical media, people. But this is what I watched recently that had nothing to do with the podcast.
I watched a movie called Reborn. It's a foreign movie about like basically an assassin don't want to be an assassin no more.
Ooh,
Interesting.
It was pretty cool.
Did you say one, Nick?
Yeah, I said I watched The Burbs and Tremors. That's usually my at the beginning of summer. I'll watch those.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
Those are always just very summery type of horror movies for me.
So it's like a traditional summer.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
I never had none of that. I never had like a traditional thing like that. Like I gotta watch this movie when summer comes. Nothing like that. I don't know. I don't know why I never did that.
You should go back and think about it though. Like, because I mean, it wasn't always mine, but like over the years, like it's become more and more. Another one for me is like Big Trouble in Little China. I like that one. Jaws, gotta watch that every round.
Well, you watch a Shark Week?
I don't really watch Shark Week. It's been years since it's been really interesting.
No, I mean, don't watch Shark Week. I'm like, do you watch Jaws when it's Shark Week?
No, I usually watch it.
Oh, yeah. You're like, that's my Shark Week, bitch.
I'll make my own Shark Week.
Yeah.
What movie had the song "My Hat Is Like a Shark's Fin"?
I have no idea.
It was a horror movie in the 90s. I'm gonna leave that up for anybody who's watching too. What movie in the 90s that's very on theme of what we're talking about?
Mick, type that out
Long.
for me. I'll put it up in the thing.
It's a horror movie?
Take what out for you?
No, type it out and then send it to me, and I'll put it up in the thing.
I don't type things out, sir. I am automated. AI, please send to Sturdy whatever I just said.
Be some shit if it did. But, oh fuck,
Oh my
Mick.
God. All right.
How'd you
We'll
do
send
that?
him everything you're going to say too.
The answer is Orca.
No.
Damn.
Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea. There it is. 80s horror man knows.
Shit.
I was trying to think of a scene where like some doofy like young teenage kid in the ocean that has a hat that looks like a shark fin swimming up to girls. Trying to scare them.
I could see that.
No, it's
I could also see you doing that, James, if you weren't scared of the ocean.
you know who sang that song? It was
Billy Ocean.
LL Cool J.
Oh, yeah,
Deep
that makes
Blue
sense.
Sea.
He was in the movie. Makes sense.
So, how dare you besmirch one of LL Jackson's greatest songs?
LL Jackson.
LL Jackson. Dude,
After me, just throw that Billy Ocean.
Oh,
shit. LL Jackson.
I'm not going to lie.
But
I may have taken something new to
It's
completely legal.
oh yeah, I was just playing with the pineapple.
like, I tried something new tonight, guys. It's legal, though.
LL Cool J.
Gravity. Playing with gravity. But a question for the viewers out there. What are some movies that you guys have been watching recently? And how are you guys all doing out there? And gals? How are you people doing out there? That's how I'm going to address everybody. Everybody's you people to me. That's fair enough. You people. You mean me? Yes. All of you.
80s
How are you all
Man.
doing?
If this is you, I'm subscribing right now. So check it out. I think it is you, Sam. So I'm going to go over and subscribe to 80s Horror Man's channel.
Look at that.
Check out his videos. He's watching.
Subscription from the Scene Snobs.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
All right. Before we dive into this movie,
Tell us everything you're watching right now.
No. Before we
Oh,
get into
sorry.
the people under the stairs, what is your favorite? What's your favorite shark? Not shark film, but shark. Like real.
Oh.
What's your favorite type of shark?
Like
Mine is
fictional or has to be real?
Real shark. You and your
I
girl
don't
and
know.
watch.
I mean, hammerhead sharks are cool looking. They're odd.
That's fair.
Yeah, they are cool looking. But you automatically go to the great white just because they're the
course you would say
big
that.
bad mean.
Yes.
You hear him? Of course he would go to the race. He would just go right to the great white. My gosh, man.
Listen. That's not what we're saying.
Hey, I didn't see that shark wearing any robes. I don't know what you're talking about, Aaron.
You don't know that.
That's a great. You ever see the boxing movie Great White Hype?
No,
Yes,
but that would be
that
a
shit's
hilarious
hilarious.
movie. Clan, yo, hold
That's
up.
funny,
Clan
bro.
shark. Clan shark.
Oh my
Clan
God!
shark,
Please,
there
We need a song for that.
here's
And
what
a
you
movie.
need.
Or a script.
There's a movie called Land Sharks.
No, I know that. I said
It was
clan
like
shark.
a sci-fi movie. Oh, Clan.
I didn't say land shark. I said clan sharks.
Oh my God! If there's not a movie written Ku Klux Klan Nazi Sharks, we need to write Ku Klux Klan Nazi Sharks,
It'd be hilarious.
and then it's just versus like everyone.
Oh, I just read a fucking thing about Hitler. They told him what his favorite sex position is.
Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ.
You know what it is?
No, what?
69.
I can't believe you fell for that, Mick. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm loving the energy. I'm loving the energy.
That was like a foul
80s,
ball
man.
that I
The
just
stra-
did not
What
was
did you-
looking for.
What did you think about The Strangers Chapter 1? 80s,
I didn't see it yet.
80s horror, man.
Oh,
And Jabberjaw, Chad, how was that? I've never heard of that, but now I want to watch it because I know it's something strange.
yeah.
Now.
Wait, actually, that sounds familiar. I don't think I've seen it, but I think I heard of it before.
That was so ridiculous.
It's like the ultimate dad joke.
I know, but I'm not mad at it. I'm just like, I just didn't see it coming. Dude, we should do that one night on the Outcast. Just all of us like trading. We're trying
Dad
to make
jokes?
laugh jokes.
There you go.
The old 80s cartoon. Oh, nice.
Oh, that's why it sounds familiar. Oh, okay, I know what
Why
it
does
is.
that sound familiar?
Yeah, that's why I know it's the 80s cartoon. I remember what it is now. Is he the yellow tiger?
Yeah,
lion?
we played
I'm
drums
just
in
trying-
that fucking
Yeah. I know what it is.
Yeah, I remember. Okay. That's cool. That's a good pick.
Oh, man.
Oh shit.
All right. What happened?
Just nobody knows how to stay in their lanes anymore. Really, like, I feel like we don't have lanes anymore. I'm gonna go on a rant. I'm not doing this.
No, do it. Do it.
No, you can't.
Listen, we have lanes in the road and we have lanes on the drag strip. On the drag strip, it's lane 1 and lane 2. In life, it's laneless.
I'm like,
Mick is going to tell us why.
So Instacart just announced that they're doing restaurant delivery now, right? So
they haven't
fucking
been doing that.
DoorDash.
Oh, okay.
Right? That's what. So now you're just getting into DoorDash's territory or Grubhub, another one of those, and it's like it just reminds me that nobody stays in their lanes.
Yeah, no, they get greedy.
You honestly staying in your lanes would be the best for like all those. You keep it separate. You do. Hey, listen, I'm gonna go to Instacart. I'm tired. I don't feel like going there. Instacart. I usually get a good. As a matter of fact, I know when so and so works when they do their Instacart shift, so I always get them because they're just amazing. Blah 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 blah.
Because you want to know what's going to happen now. Fucking Grubhub's going to be like, okay, we're going to make it where our guys go grocery shopping.
Yep. And then it's all just going to be intertwined until it's one fucking thing that's winning and buys the other out.
Yeah.
But even like Uber Eats does it now. There's just everything. Everybody like stay in your lanes. We need your service. You don't need to add more on. It's like when people are doing podcasting, then they become podcasting coaches. And I use that as like the thing. Now I'm a podcast coach. I'm going to teach everybody else how to do it, even though I've been doing it for like 3 months. But good luck to you, man. Like, I'm glad you're on TikTok doing it, but then you're also an influencer. Then you're also a content creator. And then you're this, and then you're that. And then blah, 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 blah. Yeah, everything. And now I understand in the podcast world, you have to have your videos, you do your things. I don't care about that. But then you get in trouble. Oh, this influencer did this. And then it's like, well, I'm not an influencer. I'm a content creator. You made me an influencer. And it's like, get the fuck out of here. So stay in your fucking lanes.
Yep.
And podcast coaches don't exist.
They don't. You know what does exist? Podcasters. You know you can get advice from about podcasters. Yep. You know who would have given some great advice? Somewhere. I'm not going to say where. Search 30.
Gurus. Because, man, I throw shit at the wall. I don't know.
The only guru you should respect is Guru Chicken.
Is that a thing?
That?
I got more excited for that than talking about fucking podcast gurus.
Guru Chicken.
Yo, what's funny is how the conversation just like you both just locked in on that. I usually ignore my bullshit, but you're both just like, wait a minute, this motherfucker said chicken.
Hey, I'm a little hungry.
Yeah, they know he said Guru. That threw me off because you said Guru Chicken. I was like, the fuck is that?
I don't know.
You know, I wouldn't mind eating some Guru chicken if it's really good.
Yeah, but, like I don't know what kind of restaurant it comes from, but
you still have not told us anything, Sturdy.
I know,
it's real. Guru Chicken is real.
You're a liar.
Grilling with the Guru.
Oh,
So it's somebody named the Guru made the chicken.
I don't
That's
I
know.
don't think it's called. I don't think it's called Guru Chicken.
There is
It's
no
just called
such
chicken.
thing. There is no such thing as Guru Chicken.
Oh,
The
no.
first thing that popped up was grilling with the Guru,
Random Tree
grilled
Ford,
fried chicken.
And so much more. Did a good job directing the new Strangers movie. Interesting.
I
You?
am so mad that there's no such thing as Guru Chicken.
It's Guru Chicken.
I typed it into Google, and you know what it says? You're full of shit. It tells me people who are chicken gurus.
Yeah, they're chicken gurus.
I'm gonna push.
But we're
you
talking
off-
about Guru Chicken.
Push you off a There's not a thing.
Make it a thing.
Oh,
All you have to do is make some bomb ass chicken that has some seasonings and flavoring that nobody else has made, and then you call that shit Guru Chicken.
Fine, but I don't want to do that right now. I want
Well, do
to
it.
eat the Guru Chicken.
I'll tell you when to do it, Mick. January 26th, 2026. That's when you do it. That's when the ideas are going to come to you.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on to that.
Be some
You
shit.
know who we? You know who
You
eat
come
that Guru?
amazing billion dollar idea, Mick. I want in on that.
My Guru Chicken.
I'm going to call
You know
this
who-
Guru Chicken.
You know who eat that Guru Chicken? All those people under those stairs.
Damn right. Great segue.
James is like, I want out by 9.
Great segue, James.
Right.
Let's dive into this film. By the way, what'd you guys think of it? What's your ratings on it?
I always like this.
I've always loved this movie. It's 7 for me.
Yeah, 7 for me too.
I'll probably have to say about it. I'll give it an 8. Give it an 8.
Oh.
I haven't seen
I
it
totally forgot it was set up like this. I was thinking more horror. Like I was remembering people under the stairs where the hands come out of the walls and shit.
That's how they sold it.
Yeah, but then I forgot about the little fucking action sequences going through, like the kid running through the house hiding, and kind of remind me of the style of what's the movie called? Like it's supposed to be horror, but not like Little Monsters, or is it called Little Monsters?
Little Monsters is a great freaking movie.
No, it's good, but it's kind of like that. It's supposed to be like a scary
like
movie,
family
type.
friendly.
Yeah,
Family friendly.
Yeah. But fucking who names their kid Fool?
Nickname.
Anyways,
Nickname. I
don't
forgot what
know.
his real name was.
I
But his
think
real
he
name
said
was
his name. Oh yeah, you're right. They said they called me. I don't know. I think he had 2 nicknames.
Which one?
Fool. The kid.
No.
No, his real name was hang on, I'm looking it up now.
But he said something. He goes, "They call me this, but they call me Fool."
Poindexter is his real name.
Poindexter. Thank you. That's
There you
the
go.
other one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought you meant he had 2 because, like, for a second I was thinking of Roach, but Roach was a different character. Dude, Hilary Swank was one of the people auditioned for Roach because at the time it was interchangeable, between male or female,
Oh,
like written that way, so it wasn't. Like,
yeah.
Interesting.
That's cool.
yeah. I don't know where I heard that from, but I heard that a while ago. I love Everett McGill though. Everett McGill is in quite a few movies. He still shows up sometimes. And he was he played such a good asshole character. He was great in Heartbreak Ridge, Clint Eastwood's Heartbreak Ridge. He played the asshole lieutenant in that, who was just a real dick. And in this, no different, man. Like he really nails it as the bad guy. He and I can't remember her name. I can't remember who.
Wendy Robie.
Yes, yeah. So those two
Robbie?
together, I would say Robbie or Robbie. I'm not really sure, but those two together are really chilling. They did a great job.
Yo,
Mommy and Daddy. Yo, his
Yeah, they're
leather
brother and
costume,
sister.
man. Yeah, brother.
Wild.
He was up in his leather costume and shit, like he's a fucking dominatrix type thing. Like the fuck is going on here?
That's her gimp, man. She's the dominatrix.
Damn.
that's some wild ass shit.
But
right there.
Roach gave it a little comedy because when he's going through making the noise through the hall, like the walls, he's like, "I'm going to get you," and he's like shooting at Roach through the walls and shit.
Yeah.
Roach was
Yeah.
good. This is such an interesting concept. Wes Craven, man, smart dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He knew how to pick up on real life stories and like just roll with them for horror. Because this was based on like a real story where burglars broke into a house and then they went missing, or something like that, or they called the cops and the cops went and checked out the house and they found a bunch of kids like locked away.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was like the parents kept their kids locked up. Like it was crazy.
Yeah. So when you
That's
first
crazy.
start watching this movie, you're thinking that all the kids were kids from them too. Like keep fucking popping kids out. You didn't think they were stealing kids at first until the old guy tells you.
That's why I want to ask you though, what's your perception of this movie? Who's the villain in the movie? Thinking about it. Because if you think about it, you have the burglars who, granted, Fool's kind of brought into it. Now, you get the whole point of that, but you get these burglars who break in. And movies talked about being like about gentrification, right? You know, neighborhood stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
And the neighborhood fighting back against that. And you could look at this movie as like the last white family protecting the rest of the white people by locking them away under the stairs and not allowing gentrification. So
wow.
Not allowing.
Jesus. That's a spin on it. I didn't expect that.
Crazy
one.
ass
You
spin.
can spin about anything.
That's crazy. That's cool that you thought of it that way, though. How you made that.
Give me another person. We'll see who's the real villain.
Holy shit.
Roach is the
Like
villain.
they're like, we're protecting you. We're protecting the whites from the neighborhood. They're taking over.
That is even the way I meant it.
They're taking over.
Yo, it's crazy, yo. Their fucking house is all rigged too. Like fucking like lockdown.
They have open houses, and then every time white people walk in, they just like lock them.
Just lock them in like a fucking rat trap. Like
A rat trap.
like you're trapped.
Why don't you look upstairs? And as they walk up the stairs, they hit a lever and they fall down like a chute.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
This movie, man. This was a good movie though. Like it was.
It was
I don't
definitely
remember.
fun. Yeah.
I don't remember the majority. I don't think I remembered any of it honestly, because I haven't seen it since I was a kid, and I'm just like,
Yeah, it's been a long time for me too.
shit,
Like I
this
said, I
is good.
remember pieces of it, but I totally forgot about the robber part and the dude chasing him through the house and shit. I totally forgot about that part.
it's definitely something I want to watch a little more. A lot more, because I haven't watched it in probably over 20 years. So I want to say a lot more, but watch it every once in a while, even if it's like once a year, twice a year or something, because it's definitely worth a watch. It's definitely worth that watch.
I watch this maybe every 5-10 years. Especially if it's on TV, I don't mind putting this on. This is a good one.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, I always have a good time with this one.
I was gonna say that's Jaws for me, Mick. Because I can watch Jaws like every 5 to 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, just because I enjoy it more that way. Like if I watch it every year, I would get tired of Jaws. I know I would. But watching it every 5 to 10, and that fucking scene with when he's diving in the boat and the skull, that gets me every fucking time. I don't know why. Maybe because I watch it so little, and that's something I want to keep. I guess I don't freaking know. I don't have the open shirt on. I'm not beach ready.
I don't know. I don't know anything. Your show. I don't even know why I'm on top.
James, don't say anything crazy. I'll just switch you guys now.
Switch me. Make me the power bottom.
Oh God, here we go.
Uncle Mick, don't touch me there.
Uncle Mick.
He's Uncle Ken.
My God.
Oh shit.
All right.
They had like little multiple mini stories in this. Like Mick said, like the fucking neighborhood basically like get together at the end and go to this house.
Mm-hmm. Yo, speaking of that scene right there when he came back, she was like, And everybody
Yeah.
was pulling up. I was like, yeah, go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you this. So, wondering, because I don't even know why I'm doing this, but they say the N word in it. And I've always wondered, like, is there a pass when it comes to movies?
Yeah, I know it's acting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
don't have no
actually-
right to answer this, I guess, but in my opinion, because
I
it's
feel,
it's a
and
movie.
honestly,
Yeah.
this actually brings up a really good question I was thinking of earlier. I swear, I was like, as far as playing roles like that with like being a racist or someone that harms children in certain ways. I don't want to say the P word, or an abuser, just physically abusing, beating you, like a domestic abuser, or like those. Like, how hard is it to get in the mindset for those roles? Like, I know it's only acting. But you still, like, I mean, to really pull it off, to make it believable too. Like, those are the ones that are the best. Like, the ones that I get angry at, that character where you're like, yo, I hope he fucking gets his ass beat in this movie. Those are the best because they really pull out that fucking, like, they pull out that emotion. And that's what I want when I watch a movie like that. It has to make sense though. It has to, like, fit the movie, and it has to make sense. If you're just saying it just to say it and doing stuff just to do it in those type of movies, then it doesn't work. But if it's like for me, it goes with anything, not just race, but with any of that kind of stuff.
Anything. Yeah.
It has
Religion
to
and everything. Yeah.
besides the R word. The R word I think should be insinuated.
I get what you're saying. And I like that answer. For me, like, I know when the MPAA, like, there's hard rules, and it's used more as a character device in movies, like, where it's like, okay, somebody says this in a movie, they are a bad person, and generally something bad is coming for them.
Yes.
You know, they're going to get their consequence.
Depending on the story, of course, but
Yeah.
either way, I'm fine with it as long as it fits the story. Again, if you're not just saying things or doing things just to do it. Besides the grape thing, I think grape should just be something that's just insinuated.
Now, if a racist made a movie of all his characters racist, it's basically like making fun of it or throwing out. That's different.
That's very different.
Though. That's intent.
Yeah, that's intent.
I mean, if
exactly.
something's if something's telling a story, like if it's based on a true story, or if it's just a made up story, either way, with race or any of that stuff, I just feel like the story needs to be good and needs to really fit the story for that to be in it.
And you got to have those certain scenes in it too to make the movie good too, because you got to be drawn into it. You can't skip out all the good shit. You can't just label the guy, he's a pedophile, and there's no scenes of him trying to act on him being a pedophile. Like,
but again, even with that, it could just be him or her.
It could be cut off screens. You don't have to show him.
Of course.
Yeah.
Just you abduct the person.
Abduct
the child, exactly. And then that's it.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd hard argue, because today we see a lot more of. Well, implication has always been the good part about filmmaking, in my opinion. The implication of what the next scene's going to be or what this person's going to do. Hitchcock was great at that. He would never even have to show the crime. You know, like, you got the implication of what's going on, you know, and there's so many really good, because, you know, back in the day, they couldn't show gore. They couldn't show things like that. They couldn't show what you were trying to imply. So, like, filmmaking was really good in that sense. And they do that still today. There's many, many, many great filmmakers doing that. But I think that's where we get lost in horror a little bit, is the implication. Sometimes I think doing it as a sign of implication. I realize we're off, like, talking about the use of the N-word in movies, but, like,
no, keep going though, because it fits with this movie. So,
but we were talking about, like, pedophilia, stuff like that, like even hard candy.
Oh gosh,
you know, it's so in your face, but the implication is really what's shown when it comes to him.
Yo, speaking of that movie is a perfect example of what we're talking about. Honestly, it's like it implicates that shit's going on. It's not actually showing what's going on exactly.
Yeah,
and that does such a great job at it, and it makes you feel uncomfortable. And at the same time, for those type of films, I feel like you should want to. In a sense
some kind of like.
Right, let me rephrase that. You shouldn't want to. I mean, as far as, like, the movie should be good enough to where it should make you feel uneasy, in a sense. I guess the story, because if it's just one of those stories they're just kind of throwing it in there, it's like, what the hell? It doesn't even make sense. Why? Then it's like, that's what. So going back to your original question, it doesn't bother me in these type of movies, but that whole conversation we just had kind of explained everything. Just because, again, it has to make sense and it has to work. It has to fit with the story. If it does all that, cool, great.
See, I like that, but I also like change a little bit, like different. Like what it shocked me of like when they actually showed the crime. Something like, for example, like I'm not a father. I know it's different for parents. But I'm going to use this example: Doctor Sleep.
Yeah.
Where they killed the kid and they showed that part in the kid. That is a fucked up scene. You're like, it's a shock value. You're like, they actually showed this. They put this in the movie
instead of doing the scariest part of that movie. What's the scariest part of that scene? Well, or what's the maybe not the scariest, but what's the hardest part of that scene?
Of the kid being in pain.
Of the kid screaming, "Mommy!"
Yes,
over and over. And right now, I'm even getting chills thinking about that scene because it kills
exactly because you're a parent, exactly.
But it's the implication that he'll never see his family again.
Yes,
he's never gonna see. Like it's like when you go back to Saving Private Ryan and you're on that beach scene and you hear men screaming, "Mommy!" They're scared, and it's like, of course, look what's going on. You know, there's just some people who like, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not putting that down in any way, shape, or form. That's a real visceral reaction. But yeah, it's that implication that like, yes, we're seeing what's happening to him. That's not what's affecting us. What's affecting us is the fact that this child's life is being taken away. And screaming like it's killing me to even say it right now.
Yeah, but when I see that, I liked it because it was different. It was a shock value. I was like, holy shit. So that's why I liked when it's happening sometimes.
No, I get where you're coming from because I'm with you on that, James. Like to where it's not that you enjoy the scene, like, oh yeah, do this, beat up your kids. It's not that. It's that scene, just like the other type of scenes or things that happen in the movie that we were talking about. It gives you that emotion of whatever that emotion should be, whether it be anger, sadness, or if it's a funny scene, laugh, whatever that emotion should be. It really brings it up. But again, I feel like it has to make sense in the story, and it has to make sense in the story. It has to make sense in the story. That's the biggest and most important thing. Is that if you're gonna make a scene like that, and a lot of times those are like the most important scenes in the movie, depending on the movie, you need to make it make sense. You can't just throw that in there and then kind of, you know what I mean? Because then it's like, why did you even do it?
A really good, using the N-word too and other racial slurs in a movie. A really good example of that is
American History X.
No, Sam Rockwell movie. Actually, American History X too, and I'll get to that in a sec. Sort of in the same point. Sam Rockwell did a movie with Taraji P. Henson called The Best of Enemies, and it was about a Ku Klux Klan leader, and I forget the woman's name, and there were two council members who had to come together and figure out the desegregation. I forget where it was down south, and they were like, over that time they become friends and respect each other, and he winds up quitting the Klan. He actually gives this real speech about why he joined in the first place and what it meant to him, and then like where he's at now. But the cool use of like when they use the N-word in that movie, it's very free, nonchalant, like part of the nomenclature. This is just how we think. But to see his character development through the movie, and then by the end choked up like he wouldn't even think about saying that word. Or if he hears that word, you see a twinge. It's like beautiful things like that when they use words like this, and the acting really carries it over in a beautiful way. And then, or it can make you just quickly the villain of the tale. It's an effective use. I'm telling you. I don't know if it's right or wrong. I'm just saying it is effective.
No, I think that's right. Like when it's like that, to where it's effective and it gives you that emotion of anger, of sadness, of, again, whatever emotion that fits that situation. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. And honestly, people got to change. Here's my thing. I won't even say don't stop being so soft. If it bothers you, change the channel. Turn the movie off. Turn the show off. X out the screen. Change the channel. Because there's some people that enjoy that content, and I'm not talking about stuff that's being purposely offensive to people. I'm just talking about stuff that can be deemed as offensive, but it's really having a creative conversation, wherever the case may be. If you don't like it, change the channel. That's fine. Like if you don't like my show, that's fine. God bless you, and just go enjoy something else. I don't get upset about that, and you shouldn't either. Also, look at this. You can get you one of these. You can get you one of these too. Look at that. And there's this. Just get that. Boop, doop, doop. Link is in the description, and these guys will be having one in a couple of weeks. I promise you that they will be. And if you get thirsty, I mean, it's getting hot. Boom, the matching glass. The matching glass. Drink up. Drink up, people. I'm just saying. Stay hydrated. But yeah, back to the movie, man. I love how just where our conversation went with this, actually, honestly, because it all fits in with this movie. Like you have the racial thing, you have the class thing, you have just so much. Honestly, a lot of shit we're still dealing with in 2024.
Child abuse.
Yeah, all of that. And we're in 1990. We're in 2024. This movie's from 1991.
Yep.
It's time for us to grow the fuck up, people. Seriously. Let's be nicer to each other.
It's hard
you
to
don't have to
argue.
like everybody. Just ignore the people you don't like, but be nice.
I can say one thing: that fucking kid has some balls on him. He escapes,
He
and
had
that
balls,
motherfucker's
he
like,
had
"Yo,
heart.
I'm going back." He's
And
like,
he's a
"I'm
man of
going
his
back."
word.
He made a game plan.
Yep.
He's the man of his word. He was just like, listen, man. But you could kind of understand, though, because if you I guess in a sense, I know it's a movie. I know you could try to sound heroic and stuff, but just from knowing you two and how you are with your personalities, you guys are somebody that I know would try to help somebody in need, especially, you know what I mean? Someone that's getting hurt or abused and you have a chance to help them. So it's like, yeah. No.
Just give the finger. Nope.
I'm not helping
Fuck
anybody.
that.
I got out.
Man, fuck that shit. I got out. I'm free. I'll sign down the roof. I'll be like, "See you later, bitch." I told you to jump.
Man.
You chicken shit. You didn't wanna.
See you later, bitch.
Daddy told me I have to.
A voiceover of that would be hilarious. See you later, bitch. Holy shit, that's fucking funny.
Fucking hilarious.
That's fucking funny.
Oh, by the way, his that was his aunt or sister. That wasn't his mother.
His mother was in the bed. That was his sister.
The mother was dying. That's right. That's his sister. Where is she from? She looks so fucking familiar, and I can't think of it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I seen her in many things, and I just can't think who the hell she is. I forgot to look her up.
I mean, she's been in some horror movies. So, like on this show, she was on Twin Peaks. She played a mom on Twin Peaks.
Yes. Okay. There you go.
One of them. She was in Vampire in Brooklyn too.
Oh, I'm glad you said that, Mick. Why am I glad you said that? Because I gotta pull this wheel up and I gotta spin that wheel.
Oh, that's on there?
Yeah.
It is.
Nice.
Be some shit if it gets picked.
That'd be funny.
Be some shit. Like, oh, it's Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Vampire in Brooklyn was Eddie Murphy? Or am I thinking
Snoop.
something else?
Yeah, it was
Snoop
Dogg.
Oh, it's
I argue that was actually a pretty good movie.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. I'm thinking of the other.
It was Eddie Murphy?
Yeah, Eddie Murphy played the vampire.
Oh yeah, Bones.
I'm thinking of Bones.
Angela Bassett's in it. She does a great job in that movie. Like that. Don't sleep on that movie. That was another Wes Craven movie too.
Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yeah. That's I like that movie a lot. That's why I liked Wes Craven. He just did different shit.
Oh, 80s horror man. What's your guys' favorite Wes Craven movie of all time? Mine is Nightmare on Elm Street. I'll probably have to say the same thing off the top of my head.
It's hard to argue.
You can never go wrong with Freddy. Like the first.
I mean,
one,
unless he's
definitely.
going up against Jason, which we did discuss.
Oh,
that.
I mean Wes Craven. I'm saying.
No, I know. I'm just talking shit.
But yeah, the first one. Other than that, Wes Craven. Let's see.
I'd say Nightmare on Elm Street is my favorite.
Yeah,
Three
it
is
has
up there
to be.
high. Scream's up there high for me.
Screams up.
Yeah, I probably have to say Nightmare on Elm Street, the original,
It has
and then,
to.
as a matter of
Yeah, it
fact,
has
I'll say
to.
the original followed by part 3.
I'll tell you what. Follow me on Letterboxd. I will make a list of my favorites Wes Craven movies
So will I.
in order. I'll rank them.
Follow me on Letterboxd, sir_30. I don't know what
At
mix
the
it
Scene
is.
Snobs.
There you go. At the Scene Snobs. Follow the Scene Snobs as well.
I have my own shirt. Got my own shirts now.
Nice. You can get one of those too.
Nice.
Yeah, we're somewhere. Go to the snobsmerch.com.
There you go. Snobsmerch.what.com.
I dig it. I dig it. Who wants to see some titties?
James.
Who wants to see some teddies?
Sturdy and I saw some titties the other day.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Saw lots of titties.
Definitely did.
Although I do know that Wes Craven didn't direct Nightmare on Elm Street 3. Was his story. So,
yeah, that works. That counts.
No, I don't count the Foley. Like some of Wes' favorite Wes Craven.
Listen.
Into it. Listen, it's better than Deadly Friend, all right?
I'm trying to think what else.
Everybody doesn't put butter on their popcorn, Nick.
Wes Craven's New Nightmare. Yeah,
I like that one a lot.
I like New Nightmare. Yeah,
that one's dope.
But it's not better than the original. I'm saying.
Well, how dare you?
Oh no! I wouldn't say it's better than the original.
Why would you even say that?
Wes Craven.
Look at that Vampire in Brooklyn. We were just talking about it.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You got it? You got that one?
It landed on it. That's fucking hilarious.
What were the other choices? You have Get Out, Bones. What's that?
Ma and
Ganja and Hess is on here.
Yes, sir.
These are the black horror films you've chosen. Ganja and Hess, 100%. Get Out, 100%. Vampire in Brooklyn, 100%. I don't know about Ma, dude.
I never seen it.
Bones is okay.
I've never seen it, so I was like, let me throw it on there. I gotta see it. I gotta check it out.
Yeah,
there's so many I could have given you.
Next year, Mick. This is gonna be every June.
Fine.
Juneteenth was 30.
You inspired us to do it on the classic film review.
Mm-hmm.
We did Shaft, and we had Malcolm X.
Nice.
All right. What are we doing?
We are about to wrap this up like responsible adults. I'm joking. I don't do that shit. Yeah. How you guys you've seen Vampire in Brooklyn before, right, Mick?
Oh yeah, I love Vampire in Brooklyn.
Have you seen it before, James?
Yep. A long time ago, but yeah, I've seen it.
So you don't remember. I've never seen it.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys all right. Here's one for you. What do you think my rating will be for the movie next week?
6.
Okay.
I'll go 7.
7?
I don't want to copy Mick, so I'll go one higher. I don't think it's gonna be lower than 6. Same here, Chad. I watch a lot of vampire movies too. I don't mind them, even though a lot of them suck. But my favorite's the most violent ones, like 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later. That shit's crazy.
That was a zombie film.
Like that. I mean, not zombie. Yeah, you're right. I mean, what's the fucking vampire one?
30 Days a Night.
Yes, thank you. Fucking Christ, my bad. Said the wrong one. 30 Days a Night. That shit is violent. A lot of them do suck. Yes,
I'm not a big vampire film fan. I've realized over the years, guys.
I do.
I don't.
Of course, I like the Dracula movies. I like the original. I like basically almost all the versions.
But you know what movie I do love, and you guys
Prince
would
of
love?
Darkness.
No, not Prince of Darkness, James. Helen Keller versus the Night Wolves.
That is a good
I
one.
highly recommend
that's not vampire, but that's a good one.
It's an amazing movie. But listen, here's the thing. This is a turn your brain off movie. This is a hilarious horror comedy. This is a group watch with funny people. Other people who have that silly, stupid humor. What would help with that? I'm going to tell you what would help with that. You live in a state where it's legal. That's 1.
Oh my
2,
God.
You're 21 or older. 3, you already do it and you enjoy it. Smoke a little weed and watch the movie.
Mick, create a song, Helen Keller versus the Night Wolves.
Yes.
I'm on it right now.
I'm ready for that too.
Nosferatu.
Yeah. That's coming out this year, right? Is this year?
I gotta watch the OG one.
Hmm.
By the way, Chad, when you coming to visit us? When you hopping on the pod again, man? Horror with Sir Sturdy, Sturdo Vision, Popcorn and Pints.
Either one.
Yeah. I'm just saying, man. I miss you. We have a lot of fun with you. Hell,
Okay.
but yeah.
About
going
which
back-
movie?
Helen Keller versus the
Keller
Night
versus
Wolves.
Night Wolves. Gotta make a song out of it. So you gotta put some good keywords in there.
November's when that movie. He thinks the movie's coming out in November, James. The Nosferatu.
Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, I can't wait. Same thing with aren't they doing the remake of Sandlot? When's that coming out? Not
Are they
is it
really?
not Sandlot? I mean, wait a minute. What's oh no? Wait.
Oh shit.
What am I thinking?
boy.
What's it called, Mick? The Stephen King.
Oh, Dark Tower.
Salem's Lot.
Salem's Lot. They are coming out with another remake. I'm excited for
Yes.
that.
Me too.
Yeah. I would just. I'll listen. Tuesdays will be back during Sturdo Vision, which is September and October.
Yeah.
Tuesdays will be back then, but other than that, man.
Right, yeah, right now Tuesdays is the only opening slots of the glory hole for Aaron to go to.
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but I just needed a little rest. And there's another amazing show that goes on Tuesdays at 7:00 Eastern time. It's called The Scene Snobs.
Although
should
we're
definitely
taking a
check it
break
out.
until July.
They are, but
New
July
episodes, but not live.
2nd,
Oh,
until
so you're
July.
on break for live, but you're doing pre-records.
Yeah, I'm doing pre-records. Oh, you ready?
Okay.
Helen's Night
Nice.
Battle.
All right, here we
That's the
go.
name of the song. I'm bringing it up. They got two of them.
We're gonna check these songs out right here on the live too, guys.
Here we go.
We
It's
brought
not
'em up.
copyright because it's AI generated.
Where is it? It's not that people. How's the other one sound?
I don't know. I want to hear this one. I want to hear at least like the bridge.
Yeah, I know, guys. Get
The
the
hook?
bridge.
The silent bite.
Deaf to cries. Can't see, can't hear. They're dead. They're trying.
Holy shit!
Yes, CK. Helen's Rage, Unchained Might, Night
Oh, you
Wolf,
gotta send me
Face
this.
for
I gotta send
Endless
this
Fight.
to the Startle Vision group chat. I gotta send this to the Startle Vision group chat.
Yo, this is great.
All right, let's see what the next one is.
That's all.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, like a fucking- Bro.
That's crazy.
This
think
is
it's fun.
fucking funny.
It's quick too, man. Keywords that generate 1 second to make it long.
That's insane.
Fucking awesome.
That is
All
so
right.
freaking.
That was, and there's a lot more to that. Like they really go in depth, dude.
You
That
know
was
what?
nuts.
You know how I want to close out, guys? Before I close out, no, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
I was gonna ask you to share the screen again, Mick, and just play the intro song for the outro. But before we do that,
Which one was it?
it was the Under the Stairs one.
There's two of those. All right, I'm on it. I got this.
But before that though, can you please tell these lovely, lovely people where they can find you?
Check out the Scene Snobs. All right, let's get to this.
Boom. And on top of that, it says it right behind them, the scene snobs. And you guys know you're watching me here. Horror with Star 30 everywhere. You can Google it. Stardo Vision. Tomorrow night, we're going to be reviewing the movie Bats. Midnight. It's going to be a fun freaking time. I can't wait.
Oh, I think I've seen Bats. I've seen that.
That's a good one. You should join in.
If you're free, join in. I've never seen it.
I don't know, man. I'm old.
Watch it.
I'm old.
Too much gray in his beard, even though he's younger than me.
Listen, but we're going to be watching Bats tomorrow. But
hey, I'm 41.
go check out the Scene Snobs. Check out Horror with Star 30. Check out Popcorn and Pines. This weekend, we're going to be reviewing the movie, what is it, A Bug's Life?
And Dinosaur.
And the movie Dinosaur.
Whatever the fuck that is.
Yes. We're going to be reviewing that.
Have
Hope to see you guys there. Yes, sir. Lou Diamond Phillips. That's the one.
It's a good one.
La Bamba.
But we're going to wrap this one up. We're going to go out with a little song. And you guys have a great night. I'll see you in nightmares and peace.
Later.
I know I got to pull it up.
People whisper, don't knock. Dark secrets inside, where shadows never hide. Footsteps creak the floors, behind those closed doors. Eyes watching from the dark, where fear leaves its mark. Under the stairs they lie.